Hi, everybody. Welcome to another Extravagant Few Minutes on 12ouncesportsradio.com and, of course, the Captain Lou Sports Network on YouTube. Hi, everybody. Captain Lou here with you again. Great to be back on 12 Ounce Sports with Jeff and all the gang. We're going to finish what we started and can't wait to bring you all kinds of great content on 12 Ounce Sports and, of course, the Captain Lou Sports Network on YouTube. An extravagant few minutes today. Again, we'll talk about NFL Championship Sunday. NFC Championship Sunday is now upon us as the Lions and the 49ers do battle in San Francisco or Santa Clara, whatever you want to call it, out on the West Coast. And for us Lion fans, yeah, I don't have to tell you, it has been a long time. 1991. Some of you haven't even been born since the last time the Lions went to the NFC Championship game. And for me and for everybody, the Lions haven't been to the Super Bowl. So this is indeed a monumental day for us. Kind of weird. I was talking with some friends, and, this is just kind of uncharted waters, obviously. And it's hard to believe that the Lions are one game away from going to the Super Bowl. But that is a huge step today, as San Francisco indeed is the host. 7.5-point favorites are the 49ers. The over-under 51.5, which the wise guys say there's going to be some points scored in this one. It's going to be very interesting to see if indeed that's going to happen. For the Lions, or for San Francisco, rather, we mentioned it. They're used to the big game atmosphere. They've been to the NFC Championship game numerous times since the 1980s. And, of course, recently in the last decade, they've been there a handful of times. And we mentioned the Lions haven't. So we'll see how much of an edge that is for San Francisco. Purdy and the 49ers, of course, they struggled last week against the Packers for about 3 quarters. But I think Brock Purdy put to rest anything that says he can't handle the moment. That was a drive for the ages. He proved that he could muckle it as he went down the field with the 49ers minus Deebo Samuel, and was able to get that go-ahead winning touchdown against the Green Bay Packers to advance to this game here tonight. Deebo Samuel, we talked about that. He's going to be a go today against the Lions. Just another weapon for Brock Purdy, and we'll see how effective he's going to be with that shoulder. I know he's been in and out of the lineup for most of the year, but having him there has got to be just an added plus for Brock Purdy, for his confidence, if nothing else. And, of course, talk about the defensive side of the ball. San Francisco, again, in the first half, was it rust, or was it just that good of an offense by Green Bay? They kind of struggled a little bit against Jordan Love, but he's a little bit more mobile than Jared Goff. So we'll see how the pass rush can handle Jared Goff and that Detroit offensive line, one of the best in the business right now. And, of course, if you're on the defensive side for the Lions, we know how they've struggled against the pass. Sutton's not been sharp. Kirby Joseph's had his moments. He's played good. But, boy, now they're going to go up against Deebo Samuel, Brendan Ayuk, Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle. Those are just some of the weapons that San Francisco is going to bring to the table against that Lion defense. And, of course, on the other end of the ball, we got the Lions with their offense. You've got David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs, the 1-2 punch. San Francisco's defense, not the greatest against the rush. So if Detroit can establish that, open up the passing game. And the big thing we talked about a little bit ago, can they contain the San Francisco pass rush? Detroit's got one of the best offensive lines, as I mentioned, in the business. And I think that they may be able to handle that pass rush. But if Goff doesn't have time, we all know what happens. And so, boy, there's just so many questions. And it's just, I can't wait for the game to start, 6:30 Eastern time. So that means about 6.5 hours or so for this recording here at high noon. So, wow, boy, oh boy, I tell you, we talked about it. It's been a long time coming for us Lion fans. Now we know how you Packer fans feel. You've been there so many times. 49er fans, you name it. A little different territory for us, but boy, can't wait. And yeah, the nerves are starting, the excitement. 6:30 Eastern time, the Lions and the 49ers. Captain Lou's prop bets of the game. We all know what Detroit does against tight ends. That's what worries me a little bit with George Kittle. If I was betting on this game, I would take George Kittle and the over 58.5 yards receiving. I think he's going to get that, unfortunately, against this Lions defense. Like I said, they've made all-world performers out of tight ends over the years, last couple of years. So keep an eye on that for the prop bet for the 49ers. And for the Lions, I really like this one. They've got a good, obviously, two-headed monster in the rushing attack. The Lions with David Montgomery, 53.5 combined rushing and receiving yards. That would be the way I'd go today if I was taking a prop bet on the Lions. But I was told I can't bet anything on the Lions. Last time I did was Thanksgiving, and we all know as Lion fans what happened in that game against the Green Bay Packers. So I'm not doing it. I'm not going to make any bets on it. But that doesn't stop me from making my prediction for tonight's game. Give me the Lions, baby. We're going to the Super Bowl. That's my prediction. The Lions 27, San Francisco 23. I don't know if that's going to be 3 Jake Moody field goals or if he's going to miss an extra point, but somewhere in there, Detroit's going to get that crucial 4-point lead, and the Lions are going to do it. For the first time in Super Bowl history, it's going to have the Detroit Lions being a participant. Lions 27, San Francisco 23. That's the Captain Lou prediction. All right, everybody. Lion fans, get ready. San Francisco fans, you know what it's like. Just bear with us here as we get going for the NFC Championship game, 6:30 Eastern time. All right, that's going to do it for an extravagant few minutes. Brought to you, as always, on 12-Ounce Sports and, of course, the Captain Lou Sports Network on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter at The Real Captain Lou, or X, whatever you want to call it. The Captain Lou Extravaganza Facebook page. Follow 12-Ounce Sports on Facebook and Twitter, and my personal page, Louis Gamlin, as well. All right, everybody, keep your heads up. Keep your sticks down. Keep your feet moving. And as always, keep your minds open. Enjoy the games, Kansas City and Baltimore, and, of course, Detroit and San Francisco. It's going to be a fun time. Until tomorrow, Captain Lou saying so long. And thanks for joining us for an extravagant few minutes on 12-Ounce Sports and the Captain Lou Sports Network on YouTube.